It is time to unleash your creative genius. Today, I'm going to share 100 prompts, and you're going to see them down below on how you can supercharge your content strategy. Hello, my friends. I am Jeffery Boyle, the CEO of Bemodo, and today I'm going to give you 100 different prompts that are going to help you unleash this creative beast, this creative genius that resides within you. Let's be clear, a lot of times we just simply get brain fry, and it is difficult to truly unleash that beast, that genius, that thing that just helps you feel so good about marketing your business or marketing your product. Today, I'm going to give you these, and I'm going to put my LinkedIn article below that has all these different prompts that are in it. I'm also going to show you how you can use Bemodo and train an avatar to help you think even less. Let's be clear, I'm not an advocate of taking the human out of AI. I really think it's important that we put ourselves into this. But at the same point, as small business owners, we're doing a million things every day, all day, and it is tough sometimes to truly be able to think and be creative when you're running payroll, or you're trying to do marketing, or you're trying to help an employee, trying to help a client that's not happy with you. But that's what I'm going to help you do today. But before we do that, be sure that you subscribe to my page here, that you like, and that you follow my content so you can get more of these very helpful prompts to be able to help you run your business and help you really be a creative genius every single day. So let's go over to the LinkedIn page that I've created, this LinkedIn article, this Unleash Your Creative Genius. And you're going to see in a couple different places, I've put here that you can test out the Bemodo Content Wizard for free to try some of the things that I'm going to teach you. But also keep in mind that all of these prompts that are on this LinkedIn article can be used on ChatGPT, on Claude or Grok or Gemini. It's just with Bemodo, you got ChatGPT, Claude, and Grok all right there in the same platform. And each one of them has their strengths, and each one of them I use in different ways. But throughout here, I've got all of these different prompts on how to fuel your concepts, to mapping your release cadence. And these are what I would call basic prompts, but you can use them to stack to make them even more powerful. I like to use Bemodo avatars, and I'm going to show you how you can use Bemodo avatars to, well, let's just say sometimes you've got that, as we've discussed, that brain dead feeling, and you're trying to figure out some of the things that with all of what you do every day. So something like this prompt right here that says propose 5 to 10 innovative angles on topic within niche tailored for demographic at skill stage, including why each angle would engage them in potential hooks to start. Sometimes even coming up with those basics is too much. So let's go over to Bemodo. I'm going to show you how you can use those. I'm going to grab that prompt right there, and I'm going to show you within Bemodo and just some of the things that you can do. And I've already tested this within Bemodo. I'm going to show you just the basic prompt that I used, and I output tons of cool content. So all I did was paste that prompt right there. And before I did that, I said, I want to use the prompt below, use my avatar and reference files in the variables that relate to my target audience and my product. What's really great is within Bemodo, I can select my avatars for me or for my clients. And for this one, I selected Jeffery AI. And because I've already trained Jeffery AI to know everything about me, to know what I like and content, tone, style, and everything, all I had to do is just say, here's this cool prompt. By the way, you can steal that prompt right here. And if you've trained an avatar on Bemodo, it already automatically posts that it gives you suggestions automatically. So the topic, if I was having a tough time that day, it automatically said leveraging LinkedIn for business growth. I've trained this avatar to be able to know how to teach people how to use LinkedIn. And I get a lot of leads from LinkedIn. I write on it 2 to 3 times per week. And a lot of times people just go to my articles just to see if the the in-mails that I've sent them if I'm legitimate. So I like to keep the content fresh on there. It filled in digital marketing and lead generation for the niche because, once again, sometimes I'm brain dead and I don't know exactly what else to do there. Now I can after it outputs it, I can say, give me some different topics that will apply to my target market, and it would mix these up. But it put for the demographic entrepreneurs and content creators, and that's who I work with a lot. I work with a lot of agencies and a lot of entrepreneurs trying to get business grants and trying to grow their business. And then the next one is intermediate to advanced. So when you have used an avatar in Bemodo, and I've done a lot of trainings on that, and if you have any questions on how to do it, send me a message below and I'll give you a link to me training avatars. It takes 20 to 30 minutes. It's super simple, but it gave me a whole bunch of innovative angles. I didn't have to think. All I had to do is type in, I want to use the prompt below, use my avatar and reference files to fill in the variables that relate to my target audience and my product. And this gave me, because I've trained my avatar, all of these different angles that I should use. And I always like to test and say, this is great. Why did you select those variables? And it went through and it showed how I've trained my avatar to the type of people I'm looking for, why it's relevant. So, it passed the test, of course. So from there, I can just go on and I don't even have to think because I've trained my avatar beforehand. And I said, let's do the next one. So I went into the list and I asked, and I did the next one right here. Act as a legendary persona or expert in your field and deliver number detailed strategies to boost activity towards a specific outcome with specific step-by-step breakdowns and real-world examples. What's great about these 100 prompts that I've put inside this article is that if you follow them step by step, you're going to see that they kind of stack one on top of each other. But because I said, great, now do it for the next step. It automatically fills in the different people or the personas or the expert in the field. It recommended 5 detailed strategies. It recommended LinkedIn engagement again, and increasing lead generation and business growth. So it just automatically does it unless I give it some different direction. And it starts to create optimizing these strategies, engaging with value-driven content. And it's really so simple once you have an avatar that is trained on you. And the thing about this, which is really great, is it doesn't take very long to train an avatar. And whenever I want to feel good about myself, Jeffery AI, my avatar, makes me feel very good. He selected me as a legendary person. Why? Because I have an authoritative voice in digital marketing. If I asked it some more questions, you would see that I've done almost $2 billion with my clients now. And I've helped multiple people become millionaires. And sometimes it doesn't matter how successful I've been. It's really nice to have my Jeffery AI remind me that, hey, I'm an authority in this area. And because I've trained him so well, he has all of these content topics and things that he can use with that. So he just goes through it. He fills out all of these different things for me. So I'm going to give you an example too of how if I want to stop using ChatGPT, I can do that. So I'm going to go back into these chats and I'm just going to edit these prompts that I've created right here, and I'm going to go from model of ChatGPT and I'm going to go to Grok. Grok on our system does not allow me to use my avatars. Only ChatGPT does, but it's still a very effective tool to be able to. It's a little bit more sassy, I think, and a little bit less sanctimonious than some of the other ones. It doesn't think it's so important. It's willing to be a little bit biting. So I'm just going to grab this next one right here on the list, and I'm just going to fill it in right here. So with this one, I'm going to actually replace these variables just with myself right here. CEO at an innovative company. I'm going to put Bemodo AI, how you would tackle an objective. So getting clients via, we're going to put right here, email marketing. We do a lot of email marketing and in-mail marketing on LinkedIn. And so you can see all of these are kind of stacked on top of each other, and they're really helpful to be able to then start creating these 100 prompts. Took a bunch of time from us to put them in there, but each of these will walk you through step by step by step to be able to give you some answers, strategies, and actually then start to implement them. So this one talked about acquiring email marketing to acquire clients and creating compelling content, lead magnet, and drip campaigns. Because this is gold, and I really hope you take advantage of a bunch of these prompts on here. And I just encourage you to test some of these. And these are more basic prompts compared to the templates that I have within Bemodo. But one of the best things that you can do on Bemodo, of course, is to train your avatar. And you can do that right here if you type in the number 7 under the type. And I've got something called the power launch. And these steps will take you through a very powerful, easy way to train an avatar to know everything about you, to be able to create a brand voice, so that it doesn't matter even it doesn't matter what content you need to make. It's going to come out in a way that's trusted in your tone and style. So give some of these a try. I hope you find them useful. I think if you take the time to train your avatar, you're going to see that these are really, really powerful. Rather than just become basic prompts, these can become really powerful because it will give your avatar some direction in helping you really output content that's going to be attractive to your target market. So thanks for joining me today. Make sure that you test these out. The description, or sorry, the link to this article is going to be in the description below. So give it a try. That's if you're on YouTube. And you're going to see right there that you can also give our 7-day power launch. It's a free trial that you can give this a try and make your avatar help you unleash your genius. I actually created a different title that said "Unleash the Beast," but look, then the AI images came out as these strange looking animals. So unleash your genius and let your avatar do the heavy lifting. I'll see you next week.